Here to talk to us more about the launch is Ashwani Gupta, Nissan COO. Ashwani, what could you tell us about this car? I hear it has 400 horsepower, twin turbo, but tell me more. I got to hear more.
Z is a icon, and we do it as a part of our culture. And this brings thrill to the Z fans and the sports fans around the world. Z is a sports car, which is attainable, but yet aspirational.
Now, when it comes to the specs, we have 400 horsepower. It's a twin turbo. I know you have Brembo brakes on there. It's rear wheel drive. But what are some things that folks might not know about that this car has to offer?
Yeah, this car, I would say the Z has been conceptualized around three main characteristics. Number one is the authenticity, and this is again to address the six generations of Z fans. So this seventh generation is keeping the authenticity. Second is the performance, and in the performance, as you correctly pointed out, number one is the athletic performance by V6 turbocharged engine delivering 400 horsepower. But the second most important thing is also about transmission. As we have seen in our last six generations, that we have fans who love to have manual transmission. That's why we decided to have 6-speed manual transmission and 9 auto transmission. And the third one is about the modernity to connect to the future with all the latest connected services.
Yeah, you're talking to a fan of manual transmissions. I'm really happy to see a 6-speed on this thing. So what does this model signal about what Nissan has in store for future sports cars?
So we have Godzilla, which is GTR. This is also one of our great culture, and we have Z. These two sports cars in our product lineup keeps the confidence and the engagement at first within our organization to demonstrate our capacity and capability, not only on the road, but have a clear connection with the racetrack, and that's why in Japan we race with GTR. So for us, these two cars are sports cars for not only for the sake of sports cars, but we learn from these sports cars and transfer the technology on our mass production car. For example, the E-Force, which we will launch on Aria, this technology is coming from the GTR sports technology.
Now, the 2023 Z is billed as a budget-friendly sports car to reach as many people as possible. So tell me more about your target audience. Who do you anticipate will be going out and buying the Z?
That's a great question. And when we design a Z, we never start with the budget. What we start from is what is the customer aspiration in terms of a Z performance. And for us, the Z delivers much beyond than the price point. So for example, this Z, we will be talking about the base grade starting from $40,000. And this is the price, which we believe that the Z fans, as well as the sports car fan, will be thrilled not only by the performance but also by the price point in the sports car segment.
So let's talk business for a second. Nissan has been forced to shut down plants due to a chip shortage, as many auto manufacturers have been dealing with. So how much longer do you anticipate this to be a problem?
I think the global automotive industry is going through the chip shortage. This has mainly because of two reasons. Number one, because of pandemic. Number two, because of the capacities. At first, we wish and hope that the world is out of the pandemic soon, because this is not related to the chip shortage, but this is more related to the people's lives. And I think the world should get out of it as soon as possible. The second is about the capacities. Capacities, we are working very closely with our suppliers throughout the value chain. The actions has been taken, and the things are moving in the right direction. And I'm pretty sure that soon it will be solved. That's why the chip shortage is the consequence of pandemic as well as capacity. So at first, let's wish that we are out of this pandemic.
So Nissan has also set the goal to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. We've seen a lot of automakers make similar pledges. So how do you plan to accomplish this?
I mean, for us, carbon neutrality 2050 is in line with our purpose. And the purpose why Nissan exists is to drive innovation to enrich people's life. And we want to use environment as one of the pillars to enrich people's life. When it comes to environment, we talk about not only electrification, but we talk about the complete ecosystem, which is product, supply chain, infrastructure, recycling. We are going to address carbon neutrality by having 100% electrified options by early 2030s in all the core markets. And we are confident of that because we were the first one in 2010 when we launched the mass production EV.
Nissan COO Ashwani Gupta, thank you so much and congratulations on the very nice car. I am a very big fan of what that thing has under the hood.